Hello and welcome to another video I have for my channel. Now, I've been told by YouTube to ask for people to sub, like and comment at the start. I don't really understand why. Apparently it works. But yeah, so I'm putting out more content. I've actually probably put out more content in the past week than I have in the last few months. That's okay. So today I'm going to talk about being opportunistic. I got these in a trade, and the gentleman was like, to me, they're just worth, well, spot really. And I said to him, I was like, well, if you want to sell for that, I'm going to buy for that. It's not a problem. They're nice coins, proof like finish for most of them. You know, are they the most collectible? Well, they don't retain their premium that well, that's for sure. So I think the answer's in the end result, really. They're nice coins, you know. Would I personally buy them? I don't tend to buy this stuff, but I found the more I've bought and sold, the more opportunistic I've become, and other people are also like that, and that's okay. I don't mind it because I've built a relationship with this guy, you know, and I actually give him a discount on some stuff also because he buys a lot from me. But you need to build relationships before you can, because otherwise you just come off pretty scummy, which is a shame. The difference, well, is there a difference? I think if you build a relationship, there's more leeway between two parties. If you don't, it leaves a bad taste in the mouth. There's a gentleman who always comes up to me and says, I want it for this and I want it for that, and I'm just saying, well, no, you're not having it. You know, as you know, I'm not trading as much as I am. I've actually I've been in contact with a local gentleman, and he's actually a digger. He's very good on the buy side, but he's not so good on the sell side. And he said, I've got some gold notes in. I might make a video when I pick them up. I think we've agreed a deal. He offered me 80, and then it was like, oh, I've only got 62 left. And I just said to him, I was like, look, if you offer me something, can you just give me a professional courtesy to just allow me to make a decision before you sell stuff? You know, I'm very easy to deal with. If we make a deal, you'll have the money in your account, or the cash in their hand. You know, it's not a problem. Now, I do pay cash in hand to some people, but you need to realise that it all gets put on the book anyway. You know, I still got to account for it with my accountant. You know, and they're not going to risk losing their license over dodgy dealings. Some will, mine certainly won't. You know, my accountant probably kick me into touch. Actually, she will keep me into touch. There's no probably about it. Now, so yeah, I set up a trade with this gentleman, potentially, where I've got 62, not 80, 0.1 gram notes, and also some proof sovereigns. So there's a 2018, there's a 2017 quarter, and there's a free coin 2018 set. I'm waiting to hear back about that. I don't really have the money for it, but there's a fair chunk of money to be made off it. You know, he's priced very fairly in my mind. He just wants to make a quick buck and move on. He can't be bothered with dealing with the sell side. He just wants to move it. And that's where being opportunistic is okay. It's where both parties do well out of it. I think where being opportunistic doesn't work is when you're just in it for yourself. There was a saying that I come across a lot on my travels in Australia, and it went along the lines of, for me to make a pound, you have to make a pound. Oh, for me to make a dollar, you have to make a dollar. And it's very true. You know, if you are opportunistic, but the deal is weighted on both sides, not a problem. People don't have a problem with that because there's always going to be plenty more stock that comes in, and that's perfectly okay. If you're being opportunistic because, well, actually, you're just a bit greedy, well, you're going to get shut out. And you get shut out very quickly. There's people I don't deal with because I can't be bothered with. And they still message me. And they're like, oh, when you get this stock in? I'm like, yeah, when I get that stock in, I've got a long list of people who will pay more than you. And that's not me having a dig at you. That's me just being factual because it's true. Now, my list is slightly diminished now. I don't trade as much, but it doesn't make it fiction nonetheless. So yeah, I just wanted to give my viewpoint on being opportunistic, and does it help when buying and selling gold and silver? Yes, it does. It's better to be opportunistic on the buy side as well rather than the sell side, because the sell side will cause you a very bad rep. Oh, it will create a very bad rep for you, and it's more aggro than it's worth. You might do well in the short run, but in the long run, it's going to cripple you. So I think the rules of the game are play fair, you know, and see where it takes you rather than focus on yourself and your short-term goals, because it will bite you on the arse. So yeah, tell me what you guys think. Tell me what you think of these coins. I'll put an update on some of the newer stock I've got coming in. And yeah, take care and do what I said at the start of the video. Bye.